Hey folks, it's Finn. It's a bit of a more serious topic for me today because I want to talk about surviving Christmas. Because Christmas is this big time to be jolly, but for a lot of people, that's not their reality. Now, I could have called this video Surviving Christmas When You're Trans, because I'm trans. It's a topic that's very close to my heart, and I know it's difficult for a lot of trans people. I also could have called it Surviving Christmas When You're Single, because that's also a topic close to my heart. I also could have called it Surviving Christmas When You're in Recovery, but I've already done a vlog about that. So I've just called it Surviving Christmas, because I think we're not alone in having a difficult time at Christmas. Christmas is really emphasised around family and around relationships. Now, I'm not in a relationship. Yeah, I know, right? Get out the violins. And it does make it a little bit hard, you know? There's no one to come home to and snuggle up round a fire and wrap presents together and all of that kind of romantic stuff you see on the telly. We've also got a very small family. It's just me, my brother and my mum. And as you know, if you're following all my vlogs, mum is really poorly and in hospital. She's got what's looking like dementia. She doesn't even know it's Christmas. So, you know, this is one reason why I'm doing these Vlogmas videos, because it's really miserable, if I'm honest, at this time of year to see everyone like gearing up for their family Christmases. And we're in the situation we are where we're trying to get mum out of hospital. It's really sad and a difficult time of year. So doing these vlogs is actually really helping me to keep upbeat. There is just so much emphasis on like having a good time and, oh, you can't be low because it's Christmas. Newsflash, it's just another day. You can be sad. If you need to be sad, be sad. There is so much expectation to have a good time. And we've got a saying in AA, which I love and I share all the time, and that's expectation is resentment in the making. I love this, because this is what we often do. You know, we think, oh, I've got to get this, and then it shows my love for someone. I've got to do this, and I've got to go to parties, and if I do this, you know, all these big expectations. And expectations rarely come true, and then we just fall flat, you know. So lower your expectations. Just do what you can on a daily basis. If you haven't got this big glorious family and an open fire, that's okay. If you haven't got a partner to cuddle up with, that's also okay. What's really important at Christmas is the love that's shared, not all these gifts. Me and my brother have been talking about this, and packing up mum's flat and having to put all her stuff into storage and sell a lot of it because she can't take it with her to a nursing home. It's just really bringing it home that these things do not matter. My brother wrote a lovely thing on his Facebook about, you know, the things we buy, they don't sit with us at the end of our lives, do they? They don't sit and comfort us and keep us company, do they? They often end up in the tip or in storage or sold on or in charity shops. What stays with us is the love and connection we make, and that's really important. So don't get bogged down at Christmas about presents, you know. It's much more lovely to just share time together and not put so much pressure on what gifts you're going to get and who you're going to give what to and whether it's going to be good enough, and all of that pressure that we put on ourselves. As trans folk, we do have a rough deal at Christmas. I've always been really, really lucky. Both my mum and my brother have been really supportive, and it hasn't been a problem for me. My first Christmas as Finn, you know, I got some amazing Christmas cards that said to my son, to my brother, and that was lovely. But I realise it's not the same for every trans person. It can be a real struggle where people are still getting you the incorrectly gendered Clark cards. You know, you're male and you get this card full of flowers saying, love my daughter. It is really, really difficult, and I feel for people. And I know a lot of families don't want to see their children at Christmas with their trans, and I know that trans parents, they might be estranged from their children. It can be a really, really tough time. And when there's all this stuff on the telly about family together, that impact on our mental health is not good. Again, try and just move yourself away from these expectations that are bombarded to us by the media. If family is difficult for you at Christmas, then make your own family. I'm reading a great book at the moment by Armstead Mopling called Logical Family. And in it, he talks about this exact thing where often relationships with biological family can be difficult, and therefore we build our logical family of people we connect to, relate to, understand us and accept us for who we are. I have found my closest family through groups that I relate to that get me, such as my recovery community and my trans community. And it's those people, apart from my brother, of course, who's my proper family and I love dearly, my other family are not biological at all. They're my logical family. They're people that I've met through here. My best mate Will, who I'm going to spend Christmas with his mum. You know, that's absolutely lovely that we have that ability. So connect online. There are so many wonderful trans groups. There are lots of trans events that run over Christmas, drop-in events, Christmas meals, socials, all sorts. It can be nerve-wracking, of course. I've been to a couple and I was nervous in the beginning, but so is everyone else. So connect with those. It's so important, because then if you do have a difficult family, if you can't see your family, or if you can see your family but they don't recognise your gender, then you can cope with that if you can then go to one of these groups and be seen as who you are and be in this lovely bubble of people accepting you and just protecting you from that rubbish for a while. Remember, Christmas is over relatively quick, so if it is a difficult time, it's okay, it goes quite quickly. If it was up to me, I would take all of the people who I know have a really rough time at Christmas, whether it's my other single friends, whether it's my friends in recovery, whether it's my friends I've met on here, my trans friends. We'd hire a massive farmhouse and just escape from all of it for 5 days, because it's madness. It really, really is madness. And I think actually we have all this stuff in the media about how everyone enjoys it and it's all a jolly time. It's the most wonderful, magical time of the year. And actually I think it's a complete fantasy. I think most people struggle, get really stressed before Christmas, buy stuff, have a couple of days where it's kind of okay, but they have family arguments over dinner and meals and whatever, and then they're exhausted when it's over. And I think that is actually the reality for most people. I think this fantasy Christmas that we see on telly is probably reality for just a teeny tiny bit few people. So what actually are we doing? I don't know. I know, it's madness, isn't it? But yes, I feel for everybody this year that's struggling at Christmas. So all of us that struggle, let's just connect with each other. Forums are open 24/7 over Christmas. Connect. If somebody offers you love and support over Christmas, take it. I struggle with accepting help. Will has offered for me to go around and see his mum. I was going to say no. I thought I didn't want to intrude on someone else's Christmas. People don't offer unless they mean it. So take them up on the offer, you know. It's going to be a lovely day. I wish I could spend it with Mark, but Mark's got to go off with his own family. You know, he's got a girlfriend, an extended family, and he's doing that thing, and that's fine. And I've got my logical family, so I shall go and spend time with them. Big love to everybody over Christmas. You can always drop me a message and I'll always try and answer as quick as I can. But no, I'm thinking of you all, because I get it. I really do. Being single, having a bit of an odd family, this not being a regular Christmas because of mum, I get it. It's going to be okay. Loads and loads of love. Have a good day, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.